Alright, Ricky's back, and last time we ended up, after our first contract, we made ourselves a little bit of money. We got $6,000 in the bank. Nowhere near enough to buy a truck. The bank's not going to give us any money yet. Blah, blah, blah. So I think we're going to need to find another job. Let's find a quick job. Now, I mentioned last time that I'd like to find one that's in a man truck, just so I can get a feel for the truck, because I'm thinking that's what I want for our first ride. So if this ever loads, hopefully it won't crash. I've had that problem in the past. We'll see what we have for trucks. Alright, so what do we have? Renault, Volvo, another Renault, another Volvo. Looking for my man. That didn't sound quite right, did it? Mercedes, Volvo. There's gotta be some in here. Ah, here we go. Man, TGX XLX. What are we doing? Ooh, it's a long trip. Or not. Not as long as I expected. Ooh, I like this one. I like the nice bare bones trucks. Yeah, let's take this one for a spin. What is it? TGX XL. They did a great job with Barcelona when they did Pro Mods. Drove down there once. It's beautiful drive down there. Alright. Yeah, that's a very sharp looking truck. I kinda like that. Alright, let's see how I like driving it. Let's see what it looks like. Doesn't match our trailer very well, does it? I think it's a very nice truck. If I like how it drives, I may just have to purchase one. Oh boy, they put us in a rough spot to get out of here. We're gonna make a U-turn and get out through that hole. Let's see what it does. It's just the single rear axis, so maybe it'll turn nice and sharp for us. Get the lights on. Ignition. This one doesn't have built-in GPS, so we'll just keep that one up. Alright, we got 6 hours left and 10 hours, 20 hours to get there. So let's see if we can't pick up a few discoverables along the way. There's a few in here. If we go that way, get on the highway that way, that'll pick up those two. Not a lot along the way, is there? That one's probably just the recruiting agency. I bet this will be our best bet for finding a truck dealer. I think that's also our shop, so if we chose... I think I chose a DAF for my favorite truck, so that's probably a DAF dealer. Oh well, we'll drive through and find out. Now let's see if we can make this turn. force feedback issues I had last time have been solved. I'm not going to war with the wheel every time I try and turn. I think we're gonna make this. Probably not so great for the trailer tires, dragging them across the ground like that. But what can you do? 23 tons of empty pallets. Wouldn't an empty pallet not weigh very much? Alright, later, guys. Whoa! I almost took out the post. And we just got an email. It's probably the bank saying that we can borrow some money. Maybe we'll get a truck after this. Or we might just have to keep picking up jobs until we can find a man dealer. That's not a bad truck. Don't mind the dash. Incredibly slow signal light, but seems to have enough power to drive. The gauges look nice. I like a nice analog gauge. Hope I'm not supposed to stop. Like some buses and stuff I think are supposed to stop. Oh, there's no train. Yeah, I think I like this truck. We're gonna have to find ourselves a dealer. Alright, so it doesn't have a ton of horsepower. We'll have to see what we can do with upgrades once we get one. It feels a little more old school. Sure why I like the older ones better. I should almost find a mod for an older one. I'm worried about getting too invested into it and then having update to the game come and just completely obliterate what I have, so I'll probably stick with the defaults. Alright, I keep speeding. Time to set the cruise control. Ooh, no retarder on this. Last time I managed to get myself a pair of red light camera infractions because I was paying more attention to my talking than my driving. I overshot a few stop lines. Let's see if we can do this one without getting any fines. Insurance companies gotta be getting cranky about those. Oh, this is such a slow road. Back into Luxembourg. Now my geography's a little fuzzy, but Luxembourg is a tiny little country, isn't it? I think I read once that one of their military patrols went out and got lost and came back with new recruits or something. I'll have to look it up later. It's interesting, every time I shift I get like a air brake pop. Must be a turbo. Or something. This truck's got some serious miles on it. Sunset here in a minute. 5:52 in the evening. I think the autumn mod changes the time the sun sets as well. Make it more winter-like, the longer nights. I think there was a twin in the truck we used last time. Yellow DAF hauling a blue trailer. I think that was us last time. Ooh, the GPS looks like we're in for some nice slaloms here. Let's slow this down. The speed limit's more of a challenge than a limit. A buddy of mine recently went to Ireland for a visit. He took a picture of a speed limit sign on a road that looked like a goat path to me, and the speed limit was, I think, 60 miles an hour. I'd like to see the person capable of driving a car 60 miles an hour down that road. I wouldn't get in the car with them, but I'd like to see somebody try it. There's a nice truck beside us. Those X's really do take away a lot of the immersion, but I wish there was a better way of doing that. But if they didn't put them there, invariably I'd try and drive through and slam into an invisible wall. I think that would be even less immersive. Bus depot? Complete with graffiti? Volvo dealer. The Volvos are nice, but hey, what do you think you're doing? Volvos are nice, but I don't know, they just feel like they're overdone. They just seem overpowered. Just too easy to drive. There's no challenge. That's why I like the older, more rugged feel like I'm getting less of an experience with the Volvo. And the roundabouts where you really could use the track IR. Whoa, bus! Ooh, I think I just cut him off. Sorry. Anyway, like I was saying, roundabouts are where I could really use Vive, track IR, Oculus, something. So hard to keep your vision or your situational awareness when you head into one of those when you're on a fixed camera like this. Roundabouts don't scare me in real life, but they're tricky in here. Very quickly running out of gears here. Oof, all the way down to first to get up this hill. Come on. Need to get out and push. Running ragged. There we go. Came with the 75-kilometer speed limit. This time we're on a divided highway. It should be faster than that. Oh, there we go. Nice little parking area as we cross over into France. Bienvenue. Love the safety billboards. I think that's an addition from Pro Mods. Getting pretty dark. By a tanker. He's trying. Nice little Scania. Now we're finally up to speed. And we're heading for another interchange. Guess we're heading for Paris. At least in that direction. Oh, wrong lane. Oh, shoot. You don't want to do that. Do that in real life, too. At least my GPS in real life tells me which lane I should be in. And sometimes it's even right. Days before GPSs, I was driving through Montreal at 3 in the morning and came through the tunnel on Highway 25, I think it was. And then you go through a big interchange and you come out on Highway 40, or you're supposed to. You come around and there's a big electronic billboard sign, Access au 40 Fermé, which means access to the Highway 40 closed. It was construction at 3 in the morning. So all of a sudden the highway drops us in the middle of the city, in some industrial area, with no signs for detours. We didn't have a GPS. We didn't have a paper map. And being 3 in the morning, there was nobody to ask for directions, despite the language issues as well. My French was a little rusty at the time. So we drove around. Eventually we found a 24-hour gas station. They were able to somewhat point us in the direction of the highway. And eventually we got through and back onto the main highway. It wasn't fun though. It's neat. Some of the countries in here, I'm not sure which ones, but some of the highways are have transponders, so you don't have to stop. Transponders do make it nice and handy. If you ever try driving the I-95 corridor from DC, Washington DC, up to Canada, you will stop at more toll booths. It's every time you cross the state line, there's another toll booth. And you cross about 17 state lines, it seems. I think it's closer to 9, but it's a good $30 in tolls each way. $1.50 here, $3 there, $7 there, $13 in New Jersey, $13 on the George Washington Bridge in New York. Adds up. Can't even imagine what it would be for the trucks. This was just a personal car driving down to Disney. Signal light is driving me nuts. That might end up being a deal breaker. Wow, it's fully dark and it's only 8:15. Yeah, the autumn mod has got to be changing the sunset times. Some more toll. Turn the high beams on. Get a better view. Creepy, rusty fences. Keep things out or keep us in? Makes for a spooky look with all these dead trees on a dark, empty country road. Maybe use a little bit of fog. I've never seen fog in Truck Sim. Do they have it? I've seen rain. Probably pretty hard on the graphics card, I imagine. Would be neat. Be driving blind. Okay, earlier when I said this truck had some pep, I think I was wrong. I must have been going downhill with a tailwind. This thing's slower than a herd of turtles stampeding through molasses in February. is the EU for? Are border crossings just a sign on the side of the highway, I wonder? Like between Canada and the US, we can travel freely, but we still need to stop and show a passport. Yeah, we're speeding. Good job of the reflectors on the side of the road. You can almost see them shimmering as we drive by with the high beams bouncing off them. Yeah, this hill's kind of pushing us way over the speed limit, but hopefully there's no speed cameras. I don't feel like killing my moment. Settlement. Cute little village. Guess everybody's still up. It is only 9 o'clock after all. Alright, if we do start with this truck as our first purchase, I think we're going to have to be careful about what loads we pick. So, this thing's at 23 tons and it doesn't like hills. So if we keep it under 20, I'm sure we'll be okay. I think between the Pro Mods jobs and the Jazzy Cat jobs that I have thrown in, I think there's some that are upwards of 60 ton. I don't think this poor little truck could handle it. Oh, there's a neat little tower in the distance. Really well lit up. Another spooky stretch of road. We'll scrape a little more paint off the truck. Wow, this is something out of a horror movie. This is an interesting on-ramp. Looks like McDonald's. Oh, this is gonna be a struggle. Alright, we're down to first gear. Slow as she goes. Come on, get up there. Scrape some more paint off with all the branches. Oh, this should be a fun merge. Is he gonna let me in? Yep, I think he is. Let's flip the lights for him. That's a cool bridge. Now we're going over the Rhine again. Did we do that last job? I think that sign said Hockenheim, or Hockenheim. Big racetrack there, I believe. other sim games that I like to play is iRacing. I'll probably upload some videos with that too. I don't think it has Hockenheim yet, though. But anyway, the moral of the story is I'm a bit of a race fan, so I see places where they got interesting racetracks, they always catch my eye. Especially when I get a job passing through Le Mans, France or something. To rest. We're 57 minutes till we drop it off. We're fine. So I've decided I kind of like the man truck. Though what whoa, stay in my lane. Stop looking at the GPS. What I think I might do is just keep running these quick jobs for a bit until I can find a man dealer, and in the meantime, test drive a few other trucks. A lot of traffic out for 11 o'clock at night. I see our destination. We might even get this one in without traffic fine. Busy little town. Scraped a guardrail there. Didn't do any damage. The scratches were there when I picked it up, I swear. The Hailbron. I think that's how it's pronounced. Hailbron discovered. At least traffic will be late. Setups are usually pretty quiet at 11:30. Oh, they shut the lights off. Thought I was about to blow another red light. Just going on an assumption that flashing lights operate in Europe the same as they do in North America. Where a flashing yellow, you have the right of way, and you can go through like a you just go through cautiously. Whereas a flashing red, you have to stop and then go when it's clear. Well, I'm not getting any tickets for it, so it's probably safe to assume. Hey, no cars and buses to worry about this roundabout. Hosped. GPS saying this way, but the map kind of looks like it might not be. Well, let's see. I think I'm in the wrong business. Yeah. Alright, let's back this thing up. Back onto the road. Hopefully nobody's coming. Don't see any traffic out there. Which way do we go? This way. Jackknife. Oh my, I almost swear I knew what I was doing. Now let's see if the prospect is down on this side. Maybe I don't have all the mods enabled at the same time. We were in the right place. Ah! I had some issues with crashing, so I had to disable some of my Pro Mod trailers. And I think that's where we ran into issues. I wonder, is that it? Anyway, I had to disable some of the packages for that. I suspect I have a trailer that's part of it, but my destination, even though it says Prospect, I think it's actually renamed in here. So I might have to play with those a little bit further and see why they keep crashing. So I don't think there's anything too special about my setup. Trailer's riding up on the cushion there. So I guess it's Warner's Warbur's Collections or something, even though this is Prospect on my sheet. I suspect I probably wanted to back this in. Maybe not. Oh, there's our flags. There's a Prospect trailer. I guess if they had better lighting in their shipping docks. That's just asking for somebody to have an accident. Alright, I think we're good. Parking brake on. Let's unload the trailer. Excellent. We made another $600 or euros. And we're now newbies. Ooh. Very much like my channel. Let's go 2 more clicks, I think, of long distance before we start diversifying. We got an email earlier. Brand new DAF trucks for sale. Blah, blah, blah. I'm getting spam in a game. Awesome. Alright, I think that will do it for today. Next time we'll pick up another job. Maybe test drive some other brands of trucks, see if we can't narrow down what we want, discover some more dealerships along the way, and keep our options open. Anyway, thanks for joining me. It's only my 2nd ever video, so I'm still awkward, and I don't think I sound too good, but I'm having fun, so hopefully you're enjoying. Anyway, happy trucking.